intense motherfuckering. Nope. Jesus Christ, my eyes burn. The motherfucking intensifies. Jesus. Those battles are just so long, my hands get so sweaty. It's disgusting. Guessing that's the way I'm going, yeah. I know. Blink, Katie! Your eyes! Remember, you must see. Mother's motherfucking spaghetti, she's nervous.
And the truth will fall out of you. You are home. You remind us of home. You've taken your boss, you.
Huh.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
If that's the real ending, definitely, it should come with this, because I have the Control whatever edition that should come with all that. Cheers. It's never the end when there's DLC. But even without the Ultimate Edition, thank you, I have that. So it should just be in there. That was a dope game. Even without DLC. Is this just so you can clean up all your missions and shit? Yeah, so it lets you, so you can go back and clean up all your missions as the director. That's cute. And I guess you're doing the DLC and shit too, but that's fucking cute.
That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier.
Shh.
Not
Sick. Okay, does anybody know how to do the DLCs? Like, do I go back to the start menu, I think? Probably. I don't know. Does anybody know how to activate the DLCs in this, the Ultimate Edition, whatever? I love a good kitty follower. Ooh, more shit to read. God damn it, there's always gonna be more shit to read. To whom it may concern, in case you're not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is now, oh my god, this office. Look at the walls. In case you're not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or my home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. Amazing. You don't need to leave? Excellent. Go to the court. Go towards the elevator in this room. In my office. In this room. This is my office, right? Is this where I just came from? Yeah, that's my office. Okay, elevator in this room. Central Executive. Is there an elevator down here? Nope. Altered item or office prank. Ooh, what was in there? Hold on. A thing. Ooh, a thing. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. In the conference room? Okay. I think I saw signage for that. That's my office. Nope, I saw boardroom. Oh, talk to the board hotline. Is that DLC? See, how would I know? I feel stupid. I think I need to go to the mailroom. Ooh, I have abilities to put in, though. Wow, 6 points. That's it? It's fine. Seize duration, punch people, float duration. Launch large objects, 75. Ooh. And that's the multiple. Or is this... No, I think that's it. Yeah, I want to throw big shit, and I want to throw it 75% harder. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Conference. I wanted to go talk to, yeah, Emily, you mean? Boardroom? Emily? If we've got lots of, oh yeah, she's probably got lots of story to throw down on us, right? Some lore. Yeah. Okay. Analysis of his threat, Part 5, Confidential. Summary. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity presenting a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards ... what? Additionally, his entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of his corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I'm hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start. Refer to file
Redacted?
for full report. She's a kick. She does drop some lore, though. She could have some good shit to say.
The Bureau law. Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With
Poor
the slide
Dylan.
projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately.
Just call
I want
me
you to use
Benadryl.
everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great.
She's stoked.
Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
Oh my god, because we penetrate the blood barrier. Shut the fuck. That's actually... How did I not make that joke? Because we totally do. We, like, seize people. Okay, she's got more to say. Hysterical.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Oh, I'm so excited. Control is so good.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I am still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were.
Okay, but was it for her
We
or
won't
her
ever
partner?
be like them.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. Considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with,
Our insurance covers
he could
that,
have been
right?
transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
Bitch is psychic.
How was Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He
That
waited
sucks.
a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
Rough.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him.
Yes.
So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
Me.
you. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I'm ready.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's
So
good to know.
Polaris is maybe still inside of us, but I
Thanks,
still don't know what the
Emily.
fuck it is.
I found Dylan attacking
Happy 420
the
and
astral
cheers.
plane and the board.
I don't
What
do
was he
that
hoping to
tongue thing.
accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Interesante.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it's schmiz.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Okay. Now we go to the hotline. Outfits. Oh shit, do I have new... Oh shit. I have a lot of outfits. Do I know what all these look like? I think that's the only new one. Civilian. Asynchronous. Tactical. Dive suit. P7. Oh, office assistant. Go back. Precious. Urban response. Kind of like my director's suit for now. It's cute. I mean, same. The fact that I was director without doing anything and then just the director does everything, it's questionable. I don't, like, I just get ordered around by people. Which I mean, I'm not being a bitch, but I feel like it should be the other way around. Probably. Like, I should be in a cozy office somewhere, but I guess that's not what directors do in this world. Yeah, they tend to be the delegators, right? Like, that should be my boardroom. But I guess it's cool. It gives me something to do. Oh, I chose this outfit, I guess? Oh, well. You like this one. Oh, so we're still chanting and we're still all hissy and shit everywhere. Good. I think we need to go up. I think. What are you? Can I go there? Yeah, because I'm the motherfucking director. I'm fine. Federal Bureau of Control, pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use to the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach. Based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together, it can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. What up, Glad? I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. Oh, are those floating people? Yeah. I wonder if those people become the bent spine scary scaries. I hear Auti's sweet, sweet dulcet tones, and I see mold. That seems good. Hidden location, bitch. I hate it, but we found it. Yucky. Someone tooted. Mold control. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I don't know what kind of music would come after that. Mother of titty fuckers! God damn it, fuck this gun. Hotline chamber, that's where we wanna go. That's where we wanna go. I have my biological dad's harmonica. I have no idea how to play it. I can blow in it. Wait. Someone jogging about. Bitch! Suck it, nerd. Hotline chamber? No, but maybe something we haven't heard.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Well, that's dark. Hotline chamber. Scary darkness. Oh, hello. Blessed be the fruit. Someone needs to clean up. And it's not Ahti, because fuck. Leave the poor man alone. He's like a mystical god or some shit. I still don't know. Don't tell me.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
Director, situation crisis, uh-oh, in Foundation. We demand your attention, Moxie. Oldest house is in danger. We open the door tree in maintenance. Hurry, post haste.
Problem in the Foundation.
Oh,
that was Ahti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
Uh-oh, not Ahti. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Alright, where am I? We need to find a, control point? Bonfire.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control.
Oh, it's my fucking office. That's why she's
I
talking
still don't
shit.
quite believe it. But You always knew where we were headed.
Uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Each time she talks, I'm uncomfortable. What is Polaris? You have to answer that game. I'm gonna be so pissed if you don't. So pissed. Irrationally pissed.
Now that we're getting back on our feet, I should really talk to you.
Fast travel. We need to go to Ati. I thought, but it also says that restricted area. I thought we were going to the janitors. Which is where? It's not there. Where the fuck is Ati? Oh, janitor's office. I guess maybe we are going to restricted area. Okay. Manager Can, thank you so much for subbing to the class. Keeping the class alive. I'm giving A-Swings 41 months. I fucking appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. Thank you! When I stopped at the convenience store to pick up some snacks, I overheard part of the conversation. An older gentleman said to...
Transdimensional.
Assuming his daughter, I can't die yet. I have graves to dance on that haven't been dug yet. That is not the first time I've heard that recently, and I'm very into it.
So that etching is the door.
Oh.
Okay. Let's try opening it.
What the fuck? What's happening? Oh, Mag's name color is absolutely like...
The board said that...
It's like, you know how there's like LaCroix and shit? Like, it's the LaCroix of chartreuse. I don't know what happened. It's like if you looked at a lizard and thought, wow, you look pale.
This was an emergency.
It is different. You are not hallucinating. I'm just here to confirm. I haven't changed mine up in so long. It's gray. Like, wow, exciting, Catherine. I think I made it gray because I genuinely couldn't decide what color looked better on, like, dark mode. I was like, yeah, gray. It's either invisible or whatever. You're still the same Mag. That being said, I do question your commitment to Ham. What the fuck? Did that wall just get erect at me? Oh, it totes got erect at me. No, Vinny! Have you thought about taking a bath if you can? Because Ham life... Okay, you're still the same Mag. I get it. I just had to... It was a test. It's fine. What the fuck?
Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director in Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried.
Manager Can, thank you for the tip, you generous fuck.
Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in.
I appreciate you.
Now look at me. His bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
Aww. We were actually talking about that earlier. I should start saving up to get another, like, I just want to get another, Secret Labs. They're just the best. Am I supposed to walk the crystal, though? Because that'd be cool. Probably not. But the crystal is cool. Research Site Delta.
The foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
See, Secret Labs is the only company that sells chairs that for taller people with like longer bodies and actual like bigger bone structure. And my last one was just the best thing I've ever had on my back. What's that? That's what you are. Were they like bats on the fucking ceiling? Big ass ham. Oh my god. I love that. That's like my grandpa teaching me to say, get the son of a bitch. Stabbing slugs in the garden. Grandpas can be the best. This is horrifying. Oh, it's just a little wiener. Oh. Well. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that one at a different time. You scare me a lot. Small canned ham for his Christmas stocking, and that kid was over the fucking moon. I love that. Honeyed ham is pretty fucking dank, though. I told you I made my first ham this year, and I think it's like one of the best things I've ever cooked in my entire life. I couldn't stop picking at it and eating it. It was really good and stupid, like dummy easy if I can cook it. Yeah. Eat a nutsack. You nutsack. Magnissimo, I mean, I thought of you the entire time. Let's be honest. I mean, you know what? That's on me. I didn't realize your commitment to ham went so far as to would travel states for ham. That's on me. And I'm sorry. I should be a better friend. I might still have the bone in my freezer. If you'd like to suckle upon it, I shall mail it post-haste. Question marks? Where? Down? Even fake heights make my toesles hurt. Post haste! Army Sweet Pea, my fucking love. Thank you so much for summoning the class. Keeping the class alive and giving it so goddamn long. Same. I literally cannot be in the presence of a ham or have anyone talk about ham in any way, shape, or form without thinking about Mag. You are ham. And I mean that in the best way possible. Did you just see that person ninja roll out from nowhere? Incredible. Be my lover. Be my baby. You guys seem new and fun. Get him, lover. Be my love. Or my whatever. I don't know what you are. You're mine now. You guys are cute. You don't look well. I take it back. Suckle upon my bone. Dude, if I didn't save that ham bone and make a soup out of it eventually sometime within the next 6 months, I know one of you would have shown up and, like, personally written me a report card to my mom in some way, shape, or form. Federal Bureau of Control. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called an all hands at the crossroads to have announced we're finally moving out of the hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau Brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore's ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in.
Redacted? Redacted. I know.
It's very odd when you find a paper that has exactly 0 redacted. It's like, is it
Those
all a
paintings
lie?
Look old.
Painting?
Old, old.
Old paintings. Those are my favorite. Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Oh, I can throw what the... Oh, the ground farts. So... That's good. Shit. Oh, did we just get moistened by the ground farts? I don't know how I feel about that. Did I go backwards? You mock me. Pulled pork eggs Benedict, man. There are very few eggs Benedicts in this world that I won't Benedict, if you know what I'm saying. I love eggs Benedict. I've had it on like smoked salmon, bagels, other sorts of bread things I can't think of right now. I love eggs Benedict. It's so fucking good. Federal Bureau of Control, Mr. Wilder.
Redacted? I got you.
I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fellow we brought in as a quote-unquote special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls and a strange black pillar in the center. Kind of looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guests. The docs were taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way, but we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to this shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. Oops. Just loonified 1 or 2 more. Why won't you open? You're a penis. Aw. Finally ran out of black markers. Oh my god.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
Die. Oh, you. Again. Just die. Oh, that's nice. Look at him, still trying to kill me over there. Adorable. Hiya! Where? Boomstove. Yumstove? Jornathan, how couldeth thee? I'm your mother. I'm your grandmother. I'm your father, mother. Red mold? Sick. Hate that for us.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
But you've got Polaris in your mind. Oh, those are fun. Promote within is a good policy, especially if you're going to put people's life in danger. I mean, that's like...
Wait! It's Jesse! The
What?
director!
Is someone running from us, darling? Where are we? Oh, we're on our way. We're getting there. Okay. I see the goalpost. Oh. It looks alarming.
Whoa. This place is huge.
The crossroads
Marshall?
is huge.
Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
I'm uncomfy. Hello, thing. On ley lines and their energies, for all my research into the oldest house ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that. But that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act like a magnet attracting them, polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies, a sprout, nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in D.C. to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Führer once believed him to be. Ew, that's the ex-Nazi. Well, I have opinions. Esoteric's a great word. Oh, yes. Irish Benny is fucking delicious. I don't know if I could pick a favorite because I just love Eggs Benedict and I get it so rarely that I'll eat it almost in any form. Almost. But that is a fucking good one. I love corn hash, though. Corned beef hash. My nanny used to make corned beef hash and cabbage. Denigrate? It makes people angry? Why? Because they don't know what it means.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ran it about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago.
Creepy!
This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game?
It's
If
not
it
the
is,
worst
we're
thing it
most
could
certainly
do.
Losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Oh, gully dokuli neighbor. Oh, Mom. Or Polaris. Still don't know what the fuck you are. Nail door monolith is hurt. Touch revere it to enter. Revere it to enter. Next time I want someone to touch me, I'm gonna say, revere me, bitch. Repair the nail linked to prevent astral consumption collision. This is the director's duty plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation, us, Bureau. So bright. So fucking bright. Left, self, or right weapon. Only one is permitted. Which one will you choose to become?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
What? I don't get it. Spreads legs. Revere me! 100%. Oh, that's the power. So either I can control crystals or I can shatter crystals with my gun. Oh shit, what do I want? Do I want to make crystals? Because that's pretty dope. Or shoots them. Right weapon will grant fracture, undo. Left will grant shape, manipulate. Ah, fuck it. Let's be a wizard. We are tweaking, cultivating the ability you. I thought it said twerking there for a minute. We're twerking the ability for you. Minerals, roots, use the new upgrade self. Ooh, that's fun. First director to receive earn this. You should feel honored. Handled. Thank you. Woo. It's scary, but I dig it. I think. They make a very crispity crunchity noise though. Not a good one. Astral bleeding collision has spread, lost them. Do this and nail will be repaired, glued, crisis averted. P.S. Bonus round, hiss are present in foundation. Trespassing, snooping is forbidden. Oh. Spiky. I done skewered them. Crystals can be shaped while levitating to create platforms. Oh, nice. Oh my fucking god, I did it again. Wrong button. Panic! Panic! It's fine. That wasn't what we wanted to do, but you know what? You got there eventually. It's the same button to do that, which is interessante. The tests are never done, Jesse. Madams and sirs, can we not?
Okay.
Ladies and gentle poodles of the court.
This broken pillar is called the nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple. Ish. You with me?
No! Oh, there she is, mysterious whatever you are. On the nature of the pillar. The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Yeah, stalagmite? Yes. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote, "The great architecture isn't built, it grows." But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are.
Redacted.
Nothing's redacted, it's weird. We love a phallic pillar. Where are you, dick pillar? Dick pillar, oh where are you? Dick pillar.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building.
I listened to this, right?
Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep.
I showed you my pillar, please respond. I thought it was a souvenir miniature, was not possessed.
Strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns.
Cocktail wiener, if you will. Where is my barbecue sauce? Or whatever the fuck. What do you put on a cocktail wiener? My Nana used to make them. Like in a tiny little baby crock pot, but I have no clue. Like, is it barbecue? Okay. I think that's what she did. She literally had a tiny, tiny, tiny little crock pot. It was like this big. And it was specifically for what she called cocktail weenies. Bless her. I have a lot of points. That takes 8 points. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. Energy now recovers while holding launch objects. I should save. Oh, that's so hot. I want it so bad. Yeah, you get the little smokies and dumb barbecue sauce on them. Yes, that's exactly. I mean, and then eat them with toothpicks. Man, that's such a visceral memory. Why did I do that? We want to be here. We need to go. Why am I doing this? We need to go that way. Are you a cavern? Oh, you're very high up. Oh, but I'm a magical bitch now. Huh. Huh. Man, now I want little smokies and a little crock. I'm gonna try to find a little tiny crock pot. They're probably not even legal anymore. They were like, my nana used them for like card parties and shit, you know? That's what we were supposed to do. I get it. I was taunted by this. Taunted. Little Smokey was my nickname in Boy Scouts. Oh. I have a lot of questions. One of them, who gave you the nickname? Did you? Man, I was wondering if they're one of those things that, like, they're just too powerful to be that small and adorable and useful, so they don't sell them anymore. But my nana used to have them for, like, her, wrinkle rummy parties. And I'd sneak in and steal little weenies, and they were so good. I'm underrated, not answer that. I feel like at least once a day I talk about either the Boy Scouts or BTK, which were related to each other, which is, what the fuck? Did that thing just float at me? Wrinkle Rummy was so much fucking fun. I missed that game severely. It was a lot of fun, genuinely. It's just like Rummy, but like money's involved, and definitely something old, like all the elderly people in my family played, but they taught it to the kids too. And I love to teach it to people because it's really easy to play and super fun. I taught it to Vis. She got it right away. The only I guess it's kind of a downside is it does have it's 12 hands. Can't I complain? I mean, control. Complain this? I'd like to control this. Perfect! It's time alert! Thank you for the time checks. I appreciate you. It does kind of sound like an elderly key party. If only my grandparents would have been that cool. I don't think they would have done anything like that, though. Upgrade Pierce, but I can't upgrade Pierce because I don't have remote thought. Apparently. You cock ass.